Positive vibes from me to you. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Toy Box. It's your girl, Latoya. I am your personal wellness plug, and I am here to really just go a little bit with my background. I've shared a lot with you all about personal wellness, and I take that stance on purpose, for purpose. So today is a deeper dive into my why. But before we begin diving into just a smidget about myself, why I am here, and how I'm doing on this journey called life, and what exactly it is that I'm doing, I really do want to take a moment right now just to open up and invite He who created me into this space. The Heavenly Father, thank you for waking us up this morning and laying us down last night. Thank you for being there for us when no one else was around. Father God, minimize me and maximize you in this space as I continue to provide quality conversation around topics in need of diving deeper into. Give me the courage to step forth, to say what needs to be said, and the faith to know that you will cover me through it all. Continue to embark on this journey with me. Lead the way. Guide me like the lighthouse for the ship sailing in so it doesn't hit the rocks. I am asking that you be with us as we continue to heal, as we continue to work on ourselves, and continue to embrace our truth to discover our hidden treasures. As we continue on this journey, Father God, I ask that you continue to open up our hearts, open up our minds, and our way of thinking to a perspective other than that we were programmed to have in life, so that we can invite you in and for true healing to begin. It is in your name we do pray. Amen. So, you all, the only reason I can even be in front of you today or any day is because of Him. Because if I told you I was an introvert, I can guarantee most of you all would be like, girl, bye. You done made that up. There's no way you're a person who prefers to be indoors and not around others. But I promise you that it takes a lot for me to be around people and to engage with people. But in my profession, I have to have the courage to do the work that I do for no other reason than because I work with youth. I am a person who works with little people from age 5 all the way up to age 12. And when I tell you they have some of the most amazing minds in this world, believe me, they have some of the most amazing minds in this world. And one of the reasons I stand here today is because of them. My why behind this channel, my why behind the toy box is because I want you to think of life as being that child. You have that toy box, and if you're that parent who's all about buying gifts, your child has a lot of stuff. This toy, that toy, the latest toy, the coolest toy, the most expensive toy. You buy them all of these things, and they play with all of these things. And over a period of time of usage, wear and tear, and years of being put those toys away back inside of that same box, some of those toys get broken. It could be the very favorite toy that your son or daughter loved to play with that no longer works. The purpose behind the toy box is to help us to understand the complexities of the mind in its most simplest form. And how, when you don't take that time to dive into what is inside of your mind, what's happening inside of your mind, your body, your heart, your soul, as you experience life, how it can change not only you, but your situation around you. Thinking about that toy box makes it very simple to think about how your mind actually works and what's going on. Some of us have broken toys inside of that toy box. Some toys need batteries and you need to go buy it. You need to get help in order for you to have that thing to work again. But the biggest part of it is understanding whether or not it's something that you want working again or not. I don't know about you, but that mental and emotional part, that invisible part of the mind, that invisible part of our lives plays a major role in what it is that we do and why we are here. And if those two parts are broken or need batteries or needs healing, so to speak, then I wonder what life would start to look like for you on your journey. So allow me to give you an example. One more personal, one more true to me. I lost my sister going on 5 years this year, right? This has been the hardest 5 years of my life. So many aspects of my life changed. And I had no idea until other people were telling me, you different. Are you good? When you get a lot of people questioning whether or not you're good, something's probably not good, right? But when I started to hear it enough from people who mattered to me, it was when I realized my personal wellness plan obviously wasn't well enough personally. I needed help. There were some broken toys in my box that I had no idea how to fix. I've never been impacted in this way. How did I lose her? She was killed in a hit and run. Still don't know who did it. And that's not what matters to me. That's not the part, that's the hard part for me. I'm at peace with that because I serve a God who knows whether the person comes to the forefront or not, whether the justice system is able to find them or not. That's not why I'm here. I'm here because regardless of knowing that truth, there were some other truths that I needed to embrace. Missing her matters. It changed a lot about my life. I had no idea she played a major role in until those parts of my life started to die. When I say this with all sincerity, I'm here because grief changes people. And I'm one of those people that it truly changed. I did not understand it at first, but now that I'm on this journey, y'all, and I'm starting to rock it out, I am getting better. And just because I say I'm getting better doesn't mean I don't have moments where I start to get teary-eyed like I almost did. You almost had me. But I need you to understand that on this journey, it can get good again. So today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you my why, a little bit deeper into why. I'm going to be sharing to you what it is I'm doing. Like, how am I doing this? How am I making it happen? How am I making life better again, to be sweeter again, to find the good in life, or just to make life make sense again? I want you to understand that as you look inside of my journey just a little bit, my prayer is that it helps you with yours a whole lot more. Even if this is not your day 1, maybe it's your day 5 or year 18. My prayer is that you can start to realize that you are not alone, and that if we band together and come together, that we too can get that healing to be happy, healthy, and healed. We'll be back. Positive vibes from me to you. I am Latoya with the Toy Box. Join me bi-weekly on the Plug Network online. That's Monday nights at 7 p.m., ready to do your work. Imagine a world happy, healthy, and healed because you showed up for you. So stay plugged in. Positive vibes from me to you, coming to you yet again. And I'm back with the second part of what we are talking about is my backstory, my origin story in relation to why the toy box even matters to me and should matter to you. Coming here means understanding that personal wellness has various components and parts. Now, today is not the breakdown of each part of personal wellness because depending on who you ask, guess what? There's only 3 categories or 5 categories or 8 categories. But my focus is on that mental emotional piece and how it impacts all of the categories I literally just said to you and so many more. So my why behind personal wellness is grief. We are battling within our minds. So I'm just going to say the battlefield. If you've ever been with me before on this journey, you would know that I talk about that there is a war on family. Are you the pawn that the enemy is using? Now, I'm not going to get into the topics and everything that I spoke about. You'll have to go watch those videos. But when I say to you, losing my sister helped me to find my voice. It really did. When I was quiet, kept to self, all of the quality conversations that she and I had stayed right there in the kitchen or in the car when we were together. That's exactly where it is. Everything I'm giving you, I only gave to her. Losing her is not in vain. Losing her helped me to find you, someone else who may be suffering in the same ways that I am, my family is, and others around us may be. So opening our eyes to realizing that we are not alone is so important. My why is helping us to realize where the real battlefield is. The battlefield is within your mind. See, I told you I'm all about Team Jesus. And the only reason I say that to you is because I've experienced life in a variety of ways. And when I tell you that somehow magically, miraculously, he has shown up and showed out when I did not expect, I can't make it up. This is the part of my life that he has helped me to keep pushing in ways I could not. Running on fumes daily, weekly, monthly. There have been moments where Latoya could not. I couldn't. I would get up and I'd lay back down. I'd get up and I would lay back down. But he pushes me each and every day. He gives me the strength that I need to go on. This is not a physical strength. It's not about going to the gym and pumping iron, because you can look good on the outside and still be tore all the way up on the inside. The battlefield is my why, because nowadays we tap into what people look like the physical features, but not how they are mentally and emotionally and spiritually. The battlefield is within you. And if you don't know how to fight, then you're not going to show up and be right. So when we talk about personal wellness, we're talking about getting yourself together for your family, for your friends, for your loved ones, but more importantly, so that you can experience happiness in life, so that you can be healed from past pain and trauma. For me right now, my trauma is grief. Losing someone so close and things that I've experienced in life has me where I am today. So when I tell you that you can still experience joy and love and peace and happiness in life, you can, but you first need to understand where the battlefield is and you need to equip yourself. So how do you do that? My what behind this is not only the battlefield, but what am I doing? One of the things that I do is I do meditation. And I need you all to understand the importance of meditation or mindfulness or studying listen, I'm going to tell you right now, yes, I do read his word for no other reason than because it speaks over my life in every way that it needs and it should. Like if you remove all of the thoughts, your thoughts, because the battlefield is in your mind. And as long as the enemy can plant a seed against what you read, you will be stuck at a level God cannot give you access to. There's another level, 2, 3 more to be honest, but you're not going to get there because you're so stuck on who wrote what, who did what, how did what. But there are messages inside of there for your life today day. I can help you with that, but you got to want it for yourself. The biggest thing is my what is meditation, and I have that my Bible, and I'm reading every day. I have a verse of the day that pops up on my phone every day, and I read it every day at 2:30 a.m. Why 2:30, Toy? Because that's when I wake up in the middle of the night. I don't know why I wake up at this hour, but I had to pray over myself, and I had to put something in place to help me. I told you the battlefield is in the mind. So if something is keeping me from getting good sleep, which is impacting my ability to work, impacting my ability to parent, impacting my ability to thrive in my own life, I need to put a system in place to help me be great. So I'm sharing this with you for no other reason than because the toy box is not just about all smiles and giggles and flexibility and getting stronger physically, but it's about developing yourself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, the part of you that the enemy does not want developed. That's why losing her helped me to find you, because if I can empower you to be your best self, there's absolutely nothing you go against, nothing that comes your way, nothing that happens in your life that can keep you where you are, because you can elevate to the next level. My why is my battlefield being eliminated. I know what it is. I know who's coming for me, and I know how he's coming. So you got to be prepared, and you can do the same too. Not only do I meditate and read my Bible, but I also write in a journal. Write it out, however it is that you are feeling, whatever your thoughts are. If you've watched the toy box before, I got levels, level 1, 2, 3, red light, yellow light, green light. Okay, those mean what color I am. If I'm good, I'm green. I don't need to do all of this extra stuff that I be talking about. Meditation in my Bible is at any level. I'm just going to tell you that now. But again, if I'm green, I'm good. I don't need the extra. If I'm yellow, I need a little bit. If I'm red, I need all of the above, right? So what else do I do when I'm on this journal and I'm battling within my mind? I have friend time. I have friends who know exactly why I need them. And if I call, text, write, or email something specific, they know how to show up in my life. What else am I doing on my journey? I go to, say it with me, therapy. Nope, I am not afraid to tell you that I go and I talk to a licensed professional for advice. We out here taking on the favorable opinions of people, and we don't need to, because they're not equipped to give us what we need and to help us with what we're battling within our minds. Sometimes it's deeper than you think. But I can continue to make my list of what I do. I read books, you all. I read to edify myself. I share the book I'm reading now, and I can continue to do that. But the biggest thing is how. How am I doing this? I have a system in place. I have a system, I have a timeline, I have a schedule, I have everything written out in such a way. When I tell you I have a framework for how this happens for me, and a plan in place, I need you to understand the same. When we come back, I'll give you a little bit more about my how, and we'll get right into our activity. Positive vibes from me to you. I am Latoya with the Toy Box. Join me bi-weekly on the Plug Network online. That's Monday nights at 7 p.m. ready to do your work. Imagine a world happy, healthy, and healed because you showed up for you. So stay plugged in. positive vibes from me to you, coming to you yet again. And I just want to conclude with the how of this origin story. Now, of course, I'm not giving you all the glorious details and gloomy ones as well. But what I am saying to you is the purpose of this channel is for you to just have a sacred space where we can be able to just be our best selves. There are a lot of things that change when you are grieving. And when I started that grieving journey, I had no idea that it would land me where I am today. When we talk about personal wellness, we're talking about the battlefield being mental, the battlefield being emotional, the battle being spiritual. These are things that you cannot see. We are literally fighting within ourselves. And that fight within, if we do not conquer it, okay, if we're not in control of it, if we are not aware of it, it becomes a battlefield on the outside. You start to fight with your family. You start to have issues and conflict with your children. You start to have issues on your job and in your relationships. It starts to pour out of you because you have not figured out how to fight the battle that's within you. Again, I'm talking about things that I'm doing. And these are just some of the things. You all, I also paint. I also like to take time and hang out with my family. My babies are my everything. They have helped me to heal so much on this journey. But the biggest part of it is I allow it. And if you're not allowing your mind, if you're not giving space in your mind to make that a reality, it'll never be. And my how is having those systems in place. 2:30 in the morning. Yes, I am having a word pop up on my phone. It dings. It reminds me every day. I intentionally read it because I don't know what battle I'm about to fight when I close my eyes again. Having that support cast, people who know, having a schedule, having a plan, all of that stuff matters when you're trying to heal. But I also want to tell you one of the most important parts of your personal wellness journey is your physical man. So when we exercise, I'll keep it simple today. I did a whole lot of yellow, not intentional. MEALS, you all. Let me tell you, that physical part was my sister. She was in the military. She was in the army. She was the most physical of us all. She always pushed me, which is why I have that encouraging spirit to push you. I need you to move daily. One of the moves that I like to do is if you grab a resistance band of some sort, and then you can bring it here, hold it out in front of you, and then you just lightly bring it down. Now, as I do this motion, guess what else is working? Squeezing my belly button to my spine, and I am working. So here's what I need you to understand while we work. We're going to talk and work. Let's see how that works out, right? What I need you to work on and what I need you to do is make sure that you set up a system or a plan for you to get your physical activity in every day. Right now, I do this program called Job One, and it's 20 minutes. 20 minutes out of the day. That's it. What? 20 minutes? 5 days a week. And I get to focus on my nutrition. And that's the second part of this. Go to the other side. I'm going to eat clean. What do I mean by eating clean, you all? Research what you're eating, okay? Processed foods, just say no. If you got to roll through the drive-through and be like, can I get just say no, okay? I need you to understand that the more, the faster it gets to you, the less nutritious it is. How about that? I'll say it that way, right? The faster it gets to you, the faster it's prepped. You know, you should not be able to get a chicken and cheese burrito in 30 seconds, right? I need you to get and understand what I'm saying to you. If your arms are not burning, I don't know what to tell you. So we're going to take it here, put our hands in, and now we're going to stretch it out, okay? So again, we're leading with our shoulders. It's my shoulders that I'm focused on, opening this up. Oh my gosh. I see how my students feel. I don't know why I don't plan this out. Oh, y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, 5 more. I should have said 2. But the thing is, make sure that you eat clean. I need you to also make sure that you accept feedback. On this personal wellness journey, you will have people courageous enough to tell you when you need to be working on something else. So again, giving those shoulders a rest, shake it out, shake it out. And we're going to take it up to the top. So we're going to go up. See if I can turn to the side. Let me see if I can turn this side. up to the top. I'm going to go here, take one arm. Maybe you can stretch it, maybe you can't, I don't know. Okay, triceps are important. So here it is, right here. Maybe I'll put you this way, and then I back it up just a little bit. There it is. There it is. And then I'm just going to have that elbow facing forward, and I want to pull it up. Okay, work that tricep, the back of the arms. All right, we know who Batman is, but we do not need bat wings. So we need to make sure, ladies, yes, I said ladies because we are notorious for it. Men can have it too, but we're more faithful with it, is that we make sure we work those tricep muscles in the same sense that we would want to work our biceps. But again, I need you to accept feedback. You have people in your life right now strategically placed there to help you be great. God is so good at putting people in your life for purpose. You may not know why they're there. You may not know why you're going through what you're going through. Let me keep going. I'm not trying to quit on you, I promise. But I need you to understand that God has people in your life for purpose. Learn your lesson, learn your lesson, learn your lesson, and allow them to help you accept feedback. They're not talking about you. They're not trying to bring you down. Do not allow the battlefield in your mind, your destruction, your trauma, your pain, your programming to keep you from receiving the blessing that's given to you. You have people in your life right now by design, and just because you don't understand the why doesn't mean he doesn't understand the why, because he is the great I am. Okay, we're not going to go on that speech, but I'm going to tell y'all right now, you better get it all the way together, okay? Because if I come to you and you start telling me your story as a life coach, I need you to understand, I get a person's story. We're going to take it up here. So let me see, scoot over to here. I get a person's story, and as I listen, I start to find the patterns. That's just, I'm natural with finding patterns. I don't know how or why. I don't question it. I just know that once I start asking certain questions, we start getting to the answer of things. So please learn how to accept feedback graciously. Okay. Let people know how to talk to you so you can hear them. But then also, L, I need you to love yourself. One of the most important parts of this journey. Every day, I look myself in that mirror and I say that I love me. Life has shown me that I'm not worth $1. Then guess what? I need to look myself in the mirror and I need to tell myself that I'm worth $1. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? You have to do that for yourself, edify yourself, and love yourself enough to do your work, reaching that toy box to be great. Another thing that I need you to do is I also need you to get you some soulful stimulation. Kept it simple, totally upper body, core, shoulders, and triceps. But I need you to get some soulful stimulation. Read you some books, edify yourself. And the next time we talk, maybe I'll share a little bit more about what it is I'm reading and the things that I've put in to help me get out of life what I want. And I hope you're able to do the same. Be empowered, live better, and love always. Peace. Positive vibes from me to you. I am LaToya with the Toy Box. Join me bi-weekly on the Plug Network online. That's Monday nights at 7 p.m. ready to do your work. Imagine a world happy, healthy, and healed because you showed up for you. So stay plugged in.